everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. As you can see, it's still dark out here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's a little bit lighter than what it was about 15 minutes ago because this is the second time that I have recorded the intro to this vlog. Forgot to turn the microphone on. It's kind of important to turn the microphone on when speaking to the camera and speaking to you guys because you want to hear what I talk about and not make myself look like this. So with that being said, I'm all excited because a couple weeks ago, I put out there that if you guys go to my Instagram, which is right there, so make sure you follow it because I do a little bit of behind the scenes of what's going on there on Instagram, of what's going on my YouTube channel and what's coming up to the channel as well. So you can kind of see some behind the scenes of that. So make sure you check out the Instagram feed. But I told you if you go to my Instagram page and you do 1,000 likes, which is pretty easy, on one of my posts that I would reveal the C8 build. Well, we have accomplished that. And today it's all gonna be about my C8. So also, we talked about the whole turning the microphone thing on. You guys have made comments in the comment section that the microphone was trash. Well, a lot of that recording was done over a month ago while I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It's all a brand new camera setup. I literally only had it for 3 weeks. It's an expensive camera setup and there's a little bit of a learning curve. Well, now you can see that I've got this microphone right here. So the audio should be much, much better as I get used to this camera setup. So I'm investing into the channel to invest into my productivity here, as well as bring you guys better content. So this is the first time that you're watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn all your bell notifications on, and leave a thumbs up. Let's head over to Louisville. After this cold start of this car I did earlier, and we're gonna talk about modding the C8. I'm gonna introduce you to a company that hopefully I can use to mod the C8 when it gets here. So I'm a really punctual person. It's 7:27 in the morning. My meeting's at 8 a.m. And of course we have standstill traffic right outside my house. And I still have a long ways to go. All right, we're here. We're on time. We're at Dynasty here in Louisville, Kentucky. I've got to go. You guys stay right here and I'll be right back. I cracked the window so you don't get too hot. All right, guys. I'm back. Oh my God, are we in trouble? We are in so much trouble here, guys. The thumbnail you saw was me holding the turbo and a NOS bottle. They fill NOS here, by the way, so if you're in Louisville, come out and check out Dynasty. They fill out nitrous bottles for your cars. But hour and 15-minute conversation with Hal, the owner. Oh my God, we are in big troubles. We brainstormed a lot. Let me get to work, because I'm late. It's 9:13 in the morning. I'm late for work. Hope I don't get fired. But maybe I'll think about this on the way over to work and discuss a little bit more of what we're talking about, what we're thinking. And then certainly we're going to talk about the C8 build here when I get to work as well. Right, here I am back this morning to work here at Bachman Chevrolet, and Dynasty is about 15-20 minutes away from the dealership. And a couple of things I thought about on the way here is one of the things we talked about is doing some work to the C7 and then putting a game plan together for the C8. The C8 is going to be a daily driver, but we want to have some fun with the C8. We want to bring some fun to the channel. I want to do some drag racing with that car. I want to do some other things. So you're going to see Dynasty's Instagram page pop up here. Go like their page. Tell them you saw me because this is going to bring some really cool content if we can work together. I think we're going to work together. I think it's going to be a fantastic relationship, but you guys help me out and go like Dynasty's Instagram and let them know how much you want to see some content from them, from me on this channel. All right, so here is the build. This is the most expensive build that this dealership has got. Nobody's got a higher MSRP currently than this, $96,385. I don't say that for bragging purposes. I say that because in a nutshell, this is kind of like an all-in moment. This is an all-in moment for me. This is an all-in moment for the channel. And the reason I'm doing this is really for you guys, right? So with me getting a 3LT car loaded up, every single option, it allows me to showcase you guys how things work. It allows me to show people everything about this car, the front lift, how things look, how things come in, all this stuff. And I'm going to share with you why this car isn't over $100,000. It should be, but I deleted an option that I think I can get after the market to maybe work with a deal with a sponsor or something to that effect as well. All right, so let's get right into this build. I've kind of blacked out all the pertinent and personal information, but I did leave my name on here. I highlighted that so you can see that it's my name, and I'm not just a YouTuber who's out there sitting there trying to clickbait or make himself look cool or whatever the case may be. $96,385 MSRP. And the really cool thing is this right here is that it's been accepted to production control, and we have a TPW of 12/2. That means target production week. So sometime during the week of 12/2, this car will be built. So I've already kind of mentioned that I have a 3LT. We're going to do Arctic White. I don't really want to do Arctic White. I will tell you later in the video what color I was going to do and why I changed that color. And then also this next interior color, if you remember back on some of my videos, I shared with you that silver car down in Bowling Green. I changed this as soon as I came back from Bowling Green because I absolutely fell in love with this interior color. Do you remember what it is? That would be the tension blue interior. Absolutely beautiful. It's two-tone. It's got black. It's got a couple different blues. Absolutely love the interior color of this car. So I'm going to do white 3LT with twilight and tension blue interior seats. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this build. You're going to see right out the gate that I'm doing the LPO 5 Trident spoke aluminum wheels, the black ones. Yes, these are the accessory wheels that are $2,800. I'm doing this option strictly to be able to tell people, yes, you do get 2 sets of wheels. Do they come with tires? Do they not come with tires? Are they forged? What are they, right? There's so many questions I've been asked about these wheels, and I don't know, and nobody's been able to answer it for me. So I'm spending the $2,800 to help the Corvette community out, so that way you know and you can make a well-informed decision for your car that's gonna be built in the future. Moving on down, we're gonna do the Gt2 seats. I was thinking about GT3, but we're gonna stick to the GT2 because that's more comfortable. The GT3 seats were not comfortable in any way, shape, or form for me, and they actually started hurting my back. The personalized plaque interior, this is something that you can do. It's only a couple $100, and basically the plaque on the inside of the vehicle will actually be personalized. So I think I have an idea what it should be personalized as, but you tell me, what should I personalize this plaque? I can do anything I want. Throw it down in the comment section below. As you guys know, I read every single comment. I love every single comment on the channel, regardless if it's positive or negative. And tell me what you think. What should I put on there? Moving down, we're going to do the outside rearview mirrors in carbon flash painted, also the spoiler. I don't know why that just says that, but it does. We're going to do the battery protection package. Not exactly sure why I'm doing that because this is a daily driver, but in case we get like a bunch of snow or whatever, I can have both my cars in the garage on a battery protection package. So carbon fiber interior trim, absolutely, that was a no-brainer for me. I was doing that regardless. Yellow calipers, yes, yellow calipers. Yellow calipers were always an idea for me to do, even on the car I'm getting ready to tell you in the future here on what my very first color choice was. I think it's unique. I think it's something that stands out. I think it's something that pokes out, and it just makes people say, why'd you do that? Or they're like, hey, I really like that. Or hey, that's way too ugly, or whatever the case may be, right? My car, my choice, my living with it. But when I saw that Zeus bronze metallic car down in Bowling Green a little while ago, they had the yellow calipers on it. Absolutely loved them. Fell in love with those calipers with no doubt. And then for my second set of wheels, I'm upgrading the base wheels that are silver. I'm going to upgrade those to carbon flash, so I have 2 sets of black wheels. We're going to do black lug nuts. That kind of looks goofy without them. And then we're going to do the carbon flash painted spoiler. I kind of mentioned that up there. So you have to actually have 2 options when you do that here and there. It's kind of goofy. And then we're going to do the high wing spoiler. Yes, we're going to do the high wing spoiler. And if you're wondering how tall that high wing spoiler is, I've had a lot of people ask me that question. Just look at this car. You see this right here? This is a ZL1 1LE. In a nutshell, not confirmed, but I do believe that it's going to be this tall. So expect that Z51 car with the high wing spoiler to be about this tall. Now, the Corvette is a 4-post, one out here, one there, one there, one out there. But this is a 3-post. But expect it to be this tall. It's going to be pretty awesome. I love this spoiler. Moving back to the paper, you can see that I'm going to do the visible carbon fiber roof panel. It's a couple pounds lighter, so it's 12 pounds versus 16 pounds. We're going to do the front lift. The front lift, I think, is so important on these cars. Z51 package, as always, but also what I'm getting with that Z51 package is the FE4 magnetic ride control suspension. Now, the magnetic ride control suspension is completely different from the C7. The C7, I was always told that the magnetic ride control suspension was for track use. The FE4 magnetic ride control, I believe it's number 4 series, that is more for street use. So you definitely want to get that if you want a soft ride and it's something that you can afford and it's in budget. Definitely get FE4. If you're questioning yourself, yes or no, say yes. Then we're going to skip over that one right there. I'm going to talk about that last. It's already told you I'm getting Z51 package, and we're going to get the engine appearance package. So I don't have too many superstitions in life. Everything I do, I live right. I have an awesome family life, no drama in my life. You know, everything is just done right. So I wanted to protect myself because, as I've said, this is an all-in car. So what I did was spend $5,000 extra on an option that is probably not needed in my case, but I was doing it to protect myself so that way that I had this car up front. And that was to spend $5,000 so that I can custom select my VIN number of my car. Yes, I am spending $5,000 strictly so that I can pick the VIN number of my car. So that way I can pick a certain number, which I've got that number in mind. And it's just a number that I've had forever. It's a number that I've used forever. And if I can't get it, it's no big deal, but basically it makes it so that I can get the car on the production line early, get off the line early, all that good stuff. So I'm trying to get all this stuff done again, so that way I can bring content to you guys and I can sit here and bring all the information and be the best Corvette channel in the country, in the world, so to speak. So $96,385. The only option I did not do was a $4,800 option of the exposed carbon fiber ground effects. I absolutely want exposed carbon fiber ground effects, but I believe there's a company that's going to start making them for the Corvette, and so I'm hoping to work with them, get them sponsor my car, give me some of the ground effects so I can promote them on the channel and show you guys some of the amazing ground effects. And of course, I got to throw out my huge sponsor, Corsa exhaust. So got Corsa on the C7, definitely is going to be throwing the Corsa on the C8 as well. So if you're not doing Z51, maybe not elect to do the MPP exhaust, wait for Corsa to come out and get a Corsa exhaust, and you're going to be more happier, and it's about the same amount of money. It's not much difference. All right, so there is the vehicle build. It's probably the #1 question people have been asking me. Mike, what are you getting? What color are you getting? I've told some people that were here during the 2020 Corvette Mobile Tour Day that we had here a couple weeks ago, because I knew it wasn't like a huge deal, and I knew I was going to come out and tell everybody what it was prior to the car getting here. But also, just shows that, you know, things change in life, because I wanted rapid blue. That was my #1 color. As soon as I saw that color for the first time, I'm like, I told my wife, that's the color we're getting. It's absolutely awesome. When I went to Atlantic City, New Jersey to Quebec for that first time that I could see the C8, I bought this shirt up there from the National Corvette Museum strictly because I knew what I was getting. And this was previous to being told what the constraints were going to be for the first 10 weeks. And this was going to kind of be my Easter egg, because I was not going to tell anybody. This was going to be my Easter egg of what color I was getting, so I can come back and tell you guys, hey, I've had this shirt the whole time. It's an Easter egg. I'm doing rapid blue, blah, 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 blah. I've been talking about this since July of 2019. So obviously that thing's changed. So I'm doing white. White is not a color I want. I'm not a big white car fan. So I love the red, but everybody's got red. I'm definitely not going to buy a black Corvette. That is absolutely asinine and crazy thinking if I'm going to put a black Corvette in my driveway. But, so I didn't really want to do orange. I thought orange was really cool, but so I decided just to do white, because I'm going to wrap the car. I'm just going to do something cool and crazy and fun and wrap the car. And again, like I said earlier in the video, this is kind of like an all-in moment car. So I'm going to take this car. I'm going to go do cars and coffees here in Louisville, travel around, you know, go to car shows, do, you know, events, like Streetcar Takeover, you know, stuff like that. So Cletus and Cars, that's where I want to take my car to and do things like that and meet people and just have some fun with the car. So I'm just going to do some crazy stuff with the car and just have a whole lot of fun, which is why I went to Dynasty this morning. I want to do some crazy stuff with that car. I want to build it. I want to have some fun with it. It's stuff that I've never done. And the reason I've never done it is because I was scared to get involved and then have things change or whatnot. Well, Dynasty is a local company. They don't plan on leaving. The owner, Hal, is from Louisville. He's been here for a while. He's been doing this for a while. It's a passion of his. I get that from talking to him. And so I'm really excited to work with them down the road on this build of my C7 and on the C8. So I'm going to cut it off here, guys. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you check out my Instagram. You'll see it right there on somewhere on there. And then also check out Dynasty's Instagram, again, somewhere on the screen. Check them out. Let them know that you saw my video. Let them know that you want to see some cool builds and we can make some things happen. I got the exhaust coming up on the C8. We're going to do some things on that and some other things. And again, I'll kind of give you guys some behind the scenes over there on Instagram. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day and drive safely.